I did want to jump into this with you, Steve, as we let the audience kind of build up. City's allegations. Obviously, I know we've been talking behind the scenes. I've had my say on things this week, what I think and feel. Obviously, we've made some videos talking about the leaked emails that have been published by, I think they're called Der Spiegel from Germany, which are old. We've said it in the videos. These have been out for a number of years now and have a connection to the charges that have been raised by the Premier League. But from your point of view as a City fan, what's your sort of gut feeling towards them? Do you feel like there could be any guilt? Or do you feel like maybe this is more of a setup or a witch hunt from the Premier League to make an example out of City?
Well, first of all, one thing you got to remember is when it came out a couple of years ago that Manchester City were banned from the Champions League for 2 years, this was exactly the same reaction. Every single content creator, every single rival fan said you've been cheated, you banned out the league, you're going to be going down, you're going to do this. So we've seen all this before. So it's nothing new to us, you know what I mean? But everybody assumes that Manchester City's guilty all the time, like they assumed with UEFA. You know, big organisation, they can't be wrong. They must have the evidence. So it goes to the Court of Arbitration of Sport, yeah? We clear our name. Apparently, we still got fined 9 million, which we know we did because we failure to disclose files and stuff, which we felt we didn't have to disclose to an organisation that was asking for them on the pretense of leaked, possibly fake emails. So that is our right as a company that we thought, no, unless you come to us with something concrete, not plastic emails or fake emails or leaked emails, then we ain't going to come to you with the evidence. We'll see it in an independent inquiry. And Manchester City were clever. That's what they done. They went to CAS, Simon Pearce and all the lads who wouldn't give evidence against with the UEFA bit, went to CAS, give evidence. You've seen the paperwork that says CAS couldn't find any evidence that the Etihad sponsorship was paid by third parties. And they also said, you know, that the Etihad sponsorship was of fair value. Now, you've seen them court papers today from CAS from 2 years ago. So, yes, we did get fined, but it was from not revealing or handing in our paperwork in time, right? So that's from CAS, yeah? That's not from Big Dave down the road who goes in the pub and tells you that Man City are guilty. That is from CAS. So that case, not guilty. So this one, same thing comes out. Manchester City are charged with winning the Premier League. Okay, that's fine. We've been here before. So my point of view as a Manchester City fan is this. This show is called Straight Facts, yeah? And the straight facts are this. At this present time, now as I'm talking to you on here, Manchester City Football Club have not been proven guilty of anything. In this country, by law, you are innocent until proven guilty. So I know all the channels are saying we're guilty. I know all rival fans, you know, are getting all like flustered and hot and jumping around and you're going to get this done and you've cheated and all that. That's fine. You know, you can say that all you want. But the actual straight facts of the matter is you're all talking out your ass because we've been charged and now we're going to have our day in court, which Manchester City statement says, and we're going to clear our name. Yeah. So at the end of the day, you know, Manchester City, we can't win, Terry, because if we are guilty, we will be punished and we will be called cheats, and rightly so, right? But if we are innocent, we will be called, oh, you must have paid somebody, you must have done this and you must have done that. So it's a lose-lose situation for Man City Football Club and Man City as fans. But one thing I'll tell you is, all the Manchester City supporters in the world are pulling together. We're all getting together because we know all the nonsense that's out there. And we trust our owners, we trust Khaldoon, we trust Sheikh Mansour, yeah? And the thing is, we as supporters don't know the facts. You don't know the facts. Dave in the pub don't know the facts. Fucking Johnny down the road ain't got a fucking clue. But there's a lot of £2 YouTube lawyers and Twitter lawyers that have piped up this week claiming to know the evidence. But they know fuck all, the same as me and you. But all we can go off is facts. And the facts are this. At this present time, Manchester City are innocent. Nobody's getting the titles back. Nobody's getting relegated. Steven Gerrard didn't slip because Mancini's pay slip came from another company. And Man City didn't do the Aguero moment, because Yaya Touré's agent got an extra few quid. So people need to relax. People need to chill out. People need to just wait it out, and we'll see at the time what happens. But if Manchester City are guilty, there'll be nobody more ashamed and disappointed than me, because I love this football club. But at the end of the day, I trust this football club. I trust everything about the football club. I trust the owner, Khaldoon, and everyone about it. And at the end of the day, I'm going to back them 100% in this case, like we did last time against the big bad UEFA, and we won. And I believe that in this one, we'll win again.
I hear that. And one thing I will say is this, and I'll be very fair on this. I obviously, as a United fan, I'm going to embellish in some of this and have some fun with it. The same as I know for a fact Man City fans will do exactly the same.
Oh, yeah, defo, 100%.
In that side. What I will say is this, though. If you guys are proven innocent, so it comes out, we get to read the reports, and they provided all the evidence, and it shows 100% they did nothing wrong. I'll come out and say, listen, apologies for doubting, and I will just personally push the attitude of what City never cheated. I won't call them cheaters. That's all I can say individually. In terms of the Premier League, there's a comment here that kind of alludes into a question I had. It said the Premier League wouldn't go through this without reason. Do you think this is a witch hunt against you from the Premier League? Do you feel like you're being set up in any way, shape, or form, or could there be, or the adage of no smoke without fire? Like, how do you think this is actually going to go? Or why?
I honestly don't know, Terry, and that's the one thing none of us know. The ones in the dark in all this are us, the general public and the fans. We don't know. We've had a statement from the Premier League saying we're charging you with breaching these rules. They got them rules wrong. On the first statement they put out, they got them wrong. They had to retract the statement and redo it. So they fucking can't even put a competent statement together. And two, Manchester City came out and said, you know what? We're looking forward to this because this is where we will put this to bed once and for all. Now, I'm not being funny. You're not messing around with, a poor organisation. You ain't messing around with stupid people. You're messing around with some of the directors and people of the biggest companies in the world and on the planet. And Abu Dhabi with the richest, people around who all are in companies all across the world, telecommunication, airlines. They're dealing with this every day. So I don't think they're going to put their reputations on the line to try and swindle a few bob or make it look fluffy on the books. I don't think they're going to do that. And the Premier League probably think they've got some sort of cases to answer for, but City seem confident. So listen, all we can do is bring it on in court. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know. It's all speculation. But all I know is this. Every single rival fan in that Premier League has already got Manchester City down as guilty. You can tell by the comments. But the facts of the matter is, at this present time, we ain't guilty. So people need to hold it. Because these are the same people that if Man City are found innocent, you'll never see them again online, Terry. You don't see them. It's like me on a match day when City go 1-0 down, I get hundreds of DMs. At half time, when we're winning 2-1, it just says message retracted, message retracted, message retracted. So they're all shitbags, innit? But at the end of the day, we're used to it. Keep throwing the stones, man. But people shouldn't throw stones in glass houses.